I hope I'm making the right move by trusting him. You take another cautious step toward the pillar, and all of their conversation abruptly stops. The dozens of heads that line the pillar's surface slowly turn to face you in unison. They regard you silently, their breath fetid and moist upon you. I had some questions, Pillar. Every head on the pillar's surface speaks at once to make the thing's voice. A terrible, burbling sound that bubbles forth while foul, stinging vapors and putrid corruption streams from their mouths. The smell, 'tis strong. It shall cross the plains soon, and Bel will come. The smell? What do you mean? The head's eyes turn wetly in their sockets to stare at Fall from Grace. The smell. Her musk. The Tanari musk. The bittersweet scent carries, and will attract Batizu soon. Their lord, Bel, will be angry. I see. The heads turn their gaze back to you, though a few still shuffle noisily. If have you questions for us, you had best be quick. A few of the heads squint and gurgle softly. You think they might be laughing at you. As I said before then, before you can finish, a portion of the pillar trembles as yet another head oozes its way to the surface. After some of the noisome slime has sloughed off, you recognize it as Ferod's. It spits out a mouthful of bloody cysts and croaks, "Anna, my darling child, is that you?" "Duh! What you been doing in this place?" The other heads remain mostly silent for a time as Ferod speaks. Only a few whisper quietly to themselves. I'm going to turn off the audio for myself so I don't have to hear their voices. Making wicked, sidelong glances at Anna and her foster father's head. "I was wrong, my dear girl, about the spear. Fear. It wasn't enough. No. And now, look where I've ended. I beg you, Anna, lovely Anna, save your poor father. Save me. Oh, please, save me. Save me." But even as it speaks, Ferod's mewling head begins to sink back into the pillar's core. Anna stares at the hard at the pillar, eyes narrowed, her fists clenched and tail rigid. A mixture of fury and anguish is smeared across her trembling face. I wish we could help him, Anna. It's a tragic thing to happen to... Well, actually, where do I want to go with this? I don't know. Anna. Actually, give her time to think. Anna, I'm so sorry. Anna smirks, spits and turns away from the pile of rotting heads. She shrugs, but won't look at either Grace or you. No matter. Did you love Ferod, Anna? Anna turns, eyes blazing. It was me da! She bares her teeth. I hated him. He only saw me a way to scalp more bodies, more jink and more junk to line his vault. Anna, dear, Anna, lass, you're the most precious thing in me vault. He'd lie, and he'd lie, and he was weak of mind and weak of body, and he smelled the corpse rot, and he had all the feelings of a vulture picking at a corpse. Anna's voice lowers, but the fire in her eyes burns brighter, and he was the only one ever to show me a scrap of kindness. Is that what you wanted to hear? You pleased now, I? Enough, bellowed the pillar's stinking heads. We tire of your insignificant prattle, and would know your business with us. Questions. I had questions. The head shifts sluggishly across the face of the pillar, nodding and murmuring before speaking in its ghastly voice. Ask a question of us then, and be prepared to hear our demands. You shall render unto us a service for your answer. How do I reach the Fortress of Regrets? The head gurgles and croaks a reply through rotted lips. We would answer that question for a service. What's your demand, Pillar? The pillar leans toward you, the eyes of its head narrowing. There is knowledge you possess that we wish for ourselves. Where does the fiend Fujul Forktongue reside? Tell us and we shall answer your question. The stench of the pillar's hot breath surrounds you as it awaits your reply. In the Outlands, where Ulgoris, father of Algorista, was laid low in the Crater War, Fujul lives within its skeleton. The pillar savors your gift for a time, its heads cooling and whispering to one another. And my answer? Already you possess the key, and need only the location of the portal that shall lead you there. We know not where the portal lies, but might tell you its key. Regret. Many of the pillar's heads begin to weep and moan. Yes, regret. Regret. Regret? Yes, you must have experienced regret to breach the fortress. Write it upon a piece of your flesh, and no passage through the portal is assured. And the portal, you say you don't know where it is? Yes, Only 3 have known a way. The way. The first one was you, though you have forgotten now. The second lies beyond the portal, and shall not emerge. The third. The third? The third one you have already met, and knows of your they know of your condition, a fortress, and then your need to reach there. But they shall not help you. Their shield is one forged from the cold metals of lies and deception, a thing you cannot hope to break with mere words. You must do battle with them. Who is it? The head remains silent for a time, giving you naught but a smug smiles. Finally it speaks. You have met the liar, and not for the first time. The liar knows, but did not tell you. A petty betrayal between immortals. Some of the decomposing heads roll their eyes and snicker at you. Ravel? The head chortles again. Not that one, to be sure. Guess again. Lothar? Fragile Forktongue? Trias lied to me? Oh yes, though we know him by his full name, Trias the Betrayer. The pillar shakes with mirth, the pile of rotting heads tottering back and forth as it laughs at your distress. A few of the hands chant mockingly, Betrayer! Betrayer! Trias the Betrayer! But why would he lie to me? The answer is not ours to give. You must seek him out yourself and ask him. How did you come to know of this? Trias exchanged words with you once, long ago, when you knew the way. You spoke your heart, and Trias, in the way of all great betrayers, listened well to build your trust. Short the conversation was, though filled with meaning. Meaning and death is what you seek. 2 separate things they are for a normal man, but for you, one and the same. I had another question. Who is my killer? The pillar remains strangely silent. Some of its heads simply look away, while others shudder with pained expressions. Eventually, they gather themselves and speak once more. We do not know. Those heads that once contained such knowledge have been destroyed, removed from us. Removed? Morty knows how I got. Morty knows my killer. We cannot answer you this question. Who am I? The heads gurgle and croak their reply. Okay. The pillar's heads frowns, their eyes flickering his way in that. Suddenly, they all come to rest on Fall from Grace. She will do. Yes, the Tanari. Give her to us. We will consume her alive, bathe ourselves in her sweet blood. Then we shall answer your question. A number of the heads begin to moan with longing, calling to Grace. I can't do that. What other gifts would you accept? Nope, not doing that either. Save yourself. Do I dare? I dare. Approach us then. Though you draw only a single step nearer, you suddenly find yourself much closer to the portal's pillar's writhing surface than you would imagine. Before you can react, it presses forward into you like a wave of broken bone and rotted worm-infested meat. As the rancid darkness envelops you, the pillar's heads begin to consume you alive. Oh, that's a hard hit. You find yourself standing before the pillar of skulls, aching and unsure of what exactly has just happened. What you are certain of is that your body is somehow weaker for whatever ordeal it just suffered through. The grotesque's heads leer down at you, grinning and smacking their lips. The pillar savors your gift for a time. Its head is cooling and whispering to one another. And my answer? Not who. What? You have been divided. You are one of many men. One in many men. Each one, whether good or evil. A monster who casts a shadow upon existence. A shadow upon existence? Oh, yes. The pillar's head narrows their eyes and smile grotesquely. Each time you die, immortal, you cast a shadow. Each time you die, another dies in your stead. These shadows, they gather, hungering for you, within the fortress of regrets. How many times have you perished, nameless one? How many hundreds, thousands have died because of you? The pillar trembles with wicked glee. Its heads pull faces and gurgle mockingly at you. Suddenly, the hair on the back of your neck rises. You turn to see Valor staring at you, his eyes burning brighter than you've ever seen them. Valor? You. It is you. How long have I hunted you, Nameless One? And how long would I stand beside you before the deception was exposed? As he hefts his axe into the air, pure power begins to course through him. His dedication, his incredible conviction is turning Valor into the literal physical embodiment of justice. It is fate that has placed me so close to you, criminal. Justice shall be served. You shall fall beneath my blade, immortal, even if I have to stand over your struggling remains for eternity. Ah, great, I'm losing Valor? I'm not sure I can accept that. Where's the autosave? Yeah, that'll do. Well, I don't know. Can I accept it? That really is the question. Can I accept to lose Valor? I mean, I know there's another party member, and a party member who would be quite useful, but I don't know.
We should make haste while in this place.
Yes, I know, Fall from Grace. But, you know what?
Done.
I don't like the idea of losing 15 max health, though. But losing Valor isn't a nice idea either. But, you know what? Here's how we're gonna do this. This is an RPG. I made my decision when I did this. I'm going to stick with it. So, despite everything, honestly, he's attacked me once, and I suspect that once that we get to the Fortress of Regrets, he'll just end up attacking me again. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going... Do I want to do anything here? Anna, are you alright? Anna spits, smirks, and turns away from the pile of rotting heads. What if I stay silent? Okay, nothing really matters. Okay. Let me go through this.
Updated my
But
journal.
honestly, at this point, I think the best... I made my choice, and honestly, I should really just stick with it. I know that I can save Scum, and I think I did at one point save Scum so I can do other stuff. But you know what? Honestly... Actually, I'm hearing so... Let's see. Yep, honestly, as much as I don't like it, I'm gonna stick with my decision.
I'm hurt.
So again, it has come to pass.
Sorry, Valor. Hate doing that to you, but I like living too much. Alright, let's throw this on the ground real quick and use it. And then I need to decide what I'm going to be keeping now. Crap! Okay, let's leave some of the story bit behind. I think that's really where I'll make the distinction. Leave the story stuff behind and the cheaper loot. That I can throw up there. The legacies I can leave behind. Cranium Rat Charms I can throw onto someone else. Yeah, let's just consolidate as much as I can. So I can get as much out of this. So, I'm gonna do that and then see to other things. Alright, that should cover everything I care about. Alright, so now that I've... So, what information do I have now? Return to Curse and speak to Trius? Okay. This'll end badly. Okay, please at least tell me I'm allowed to find... Uh-oh. Wait. What's about to happen? Where did they flee? We would answer a question for a service. Bah, wretched thing. Very well, feast upon the souls of this pair of lemurs. Yes. Now, miserable thing, where? Came from one you know and thus must return. For Jewel Forked Tongue. Eyes in the Outlands. Was laid low. To Jewel then, minions. I hope I won't run into them later. Although Morty's probably...
I knew you'd be back, Chief. Finally realized you needed me, huh?
All right.
Alright. So be it.
I'm gone.
Now, how do I get it back? That is the question to end all questions, isn't it? Here, you use that.
Done.
Because I have a feeling we'll need it in a little bit. And we've got black Abishais. Well, red Abishais.
All right.
Taunt him. Ah, hell. Where's my autosave? Or quick save? I should really just have everybody... Okay, where are we? Okay, back here.
I'm gone.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have everybody use... We're either gonna have Fall from Grace heal people, or just something related to that. Here, you take some of the pain off of Morty. And you have no healing spells left. Okay, Morty, use. Pass around the blood charms. Do you have anything? Drop this. Well, drop the mortuary key for the moment. Alright. Now comes the real fun part. Actually, I'm very tempted to just run past everything. But the problem is I really don't know where I need to go. So I honestly don't know if I can get away with that. Well, I was about to say that I only attracted the attention of one of the Abishai, but...
How may I help?
Can you give him the kiss of death?
Working in this thing.
Morty, Skull Mob.
Get him, guys.
One down. The only problem is we lost a cone for it. Skull Mob the other.
Get him, guys.
And you... bring down the hammer. Yeah, like that. Ah, shoot. Fall from Grace fell over, too.
This is what I get. Working in something.
I'm hurt.
Working on this thing.
Don't let it end like this.
Where are they gonna dump us?
I'm sick of dragging your corpse back here with my...
All right.
Oh, dear.
I'm gone.
Alright, Morty, let's take these guys down.
It's not working on this thing.
I'm hurt.
Another trip to the mortuary.
Feels like I've been strained through someone's bowels.
That's a wonderful image. Okay, then, here's what we're gonna do instead. Run right past them!
All right. Done.
We're gonna use this to scout.
I'm gone.
Alright, I paused. Okay.
All right.
Hopefully, we find the way we're supposed to go without getting into a fight with an Abishai or 5,000. Ignore the bunch of humans wandering around aimlessly. I think we just found a dead end. In that case, let's go check down here. How do we get back? Ah, they can actually cast fire? Ah, great. Or throw fire, I should say. And they're beating the crap out of Tacone.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I am wounded.
Ah, great. Well, I know there's nothing that way apart from more jerks. So, now that I know that, I can hopefully try and run this direction and hope something good comes of it, despite the fact that we're running past... No, don't fight them, you dumb.
Alright.
Okay, that doesn't seem to be any way either.
Alright.
Alright then, where do we go? How do we get back? Okay. Screw it, I'm gonna look this up. Ah, here we are. There's a cleft in the rocks here. It looks like you might be able to squeeze into it. Barely, but it doesn't seem to lead anywhere. You notice the ground here is littered with shards of obsidian, most likely caused by the occasional fireball you've seen streak through the air here, blasting into the great boulders that line this vale. I guess we're biting it. As the jagged bit of volcanic glass bites into your tongue, there is a strange tingling in your mouth. The area around the cleft in the rock shimmers, and suddenly a portal is there. Then let's get the hell out of here! We're back at Fujul?
I'm
Oh
gone.
dear, are we just gonna end up in another fight? I kinda hate that.
See that?
Okay, you know what? I don't want to deal with this.
Alright.
Let's go say hello and get our butts killed in the process.
Alright.
Step
Alright.
1. Uh-oh, here comes the fun.
Accursed one! After all my warnings and swearings, still you bring Beator's legions to my door.
It's Bator!
Promise breaker, betrayer. So this is how it feels.
I can smell the taint of your betrayal on you. Feel and hear the approach of my brethren as they come to spirit me back to Bator. Away with you, Oathbreaker. I have given you all I can. I can give you nothing more. Is there really no more to give? The fiend freezes. Nothing of value. Maybe a trifling charm, a trinket you might have. If you are in truly need of them, then yes, you may have them. Otherwise, what have you got? Thrice damned be you, mortal. You had best pray that the diva has eternity running through his veins, for if he has not, I shall see to it that you will pay me back in kind. But it will not be magic that I expect in return. No, I meant no harm. I withdraw my poorly worded speech. I mean no harm. If you have no need for them, Forked Tongue, I could use them. I can always use these items. I can use them especially against the horde of fiends who have so thoughtlessly led to my door. That's too bad. Pass them over then. Cursed advantage seeker. Certainly you may look at your wares. What would you like to see? Green steel knife? What was that about? Ooh, here's lucky. It's probably nothing important.
Betrays me. I am undone. No choice but to defend myself.
Let's take out the easy fry in the meantime. I really don't want to fight a bunch of Abishai, but at the same time... Actually, dumb question. Fall from grace. Is Call Lightning gonna work in here? It worked! Do it again! I like that! Alright, we beat him. Guess there's some good to that. Hey look, now I get all of the nonsense! Cerebral parasite. The Kasik are species of mental parasites. The Kasik are a species of mental parasite feeds on the nervous energy of the sentient creatures. Believed to be a deviant branch of the dreaded intellect devourers, the Kasik is different in that it soothes the mind and bolsters its host's higher mental processes, taking over certain mundane thinking tasks in exchange for feeding on its nervous energy for a time. To use the Kasik, the user simply attaches it to his bare skin. The Kasik then excretes a mucus-like resin that acts as a means of communication between the victim and itself. Once attached, the Kasik's lifespan drops to only a few hours. Okay. So I need to decide what I want to keep out of all this. Come on, is it really so hard to automatically stack that sort of thing? Apparently. So, what's going to be more valuable here? Rags, certainly not. Bronze rings definitely aren't going to be too valuable. I can dump a couple of things on Fall from Grace if I take those. I don't know. Let's hang on to Phenom's book. Just in case. Actually, let's dump Morty's skulls. That makes the most sense. I definitely don't need those. Hopefully not, anyway. Now, next question.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Oh yeah, Anna picked up the bronze again. But the silver is definitely going to be more worthwhile.
Aye?
So, dump all the bronze for silver.
What's up?
Okay, that's what Morty dumped. That's what
Okay.
Decon, and that's useful. Alright, that should do. Am I still allowed to rest in here? Useful. Now, how do I get back to the Outlands? Well, how do I get back to Cursed? That's the next question.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Well, I guess I'll just fight these creatures until I figure it out. Okay, that looked cool. I forgot that that got better as time went on. And that these creatures are relatively painless to deal with.
I'm gone.
Now, where do I go in order to leave? I know how to get back to Bator if I really, really want to go back. But I don't exactly want to go back right now. Huh? What's this? Cursed gone? What's that supposed to mean? What the hell happened here? No, seriously, what happened?
Right.
Wait, that's a portal to Carcerai. As you approach, the rotting heads on the gate begin to speak to you, chanting words back and forth between themselves to form coherent sentences. Gone, gone, lost to the betrayer, lost to the light. What happened to the town? Gone on the wind, swept on a tide of evil. Through the gates, gone, gone. The town, gone, lost to its own hatred. Through the gates, into the red prison. The prison plain, Carcerai. Carcerai? Tell me about Carcerai. The prison plane. Chaos. Evil. Worlds within worlds. Orbs within orbs. Struck out like malign pearls in the skies. The red prison. Dooms of titans and gods alike. What happened to you? Betrayed, despised, framed, punished, executed, made an example of, hung here by enemies. Lost, lost, lost. Where is everyone? Do you have any idea how to get there or get it back here? Through the gates, into the prison. No return from the prison, no return. Go through the gates, go through the gates. Your destiny awaits you there. What do you know about my destiny?
Updated my journal.
The diva awaits you. The head falls silent and does not react to further questions.